Pass it, 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 pass the ball, pass it. 6 seconds, pass.
Yo, once you play with randoms, you understand exactly what he's going through, man. And of course, you can share the sentiment as well. So no judgment here. I clearly understand what he's going through at that point. But of course, we got a few things we gotta dive into. We gotta check out and see what's going on across the 2K community after the most recent patch. I want y'all to answer a few questions. What do y'all think about the most recent patch, and what else do y'all see that 2K need to address? So it is by now. Without further ado, I need y'all to grab yourself that brew and let's get to the video.
If you don't know, it's Brutalsim on the scene, wicked and mean. With the next video on this YouTube thing, we got 2K news and rumors. Don't forget the tutorials and tips. Turn your my player to a bad man and rule the sticks. No matter the mode, record or park, even my career brute will get you a good start. Hit the like button, don't forget the notifications. Comment down below and welcome to the Brute Squad Nation.
So you don't know, your boy Brutalsim on the scene, wicked and mean, with a neck video for y'all, man. So by now you know we gotta start the video off the right way. So if you're in the comment section and type first, second, third, know the gang of Brute Squad, I gotta put y'all up there just to show y'all some love, man. Much love, much respect. Now there's a lot going on across the 2K community, so I'm gonna only capture a small percentage of it. Of course, we don't want the video to be an hour long, so we gotta make it as concise as possible. There is a rumor going wrong, all the theory going across the 2K community when it comes to the last event. I'm talking about the blackout event, especially when it comes to people achieving that and one challenge. Now we got a conspiracy out there, but before your boy really dive into it, I want y'all to check this clip out.
So nobody talking about how this blackout event scamming? So nobody gonna bring up the fact that I can't get my 20K VC? I'm on my purple plate guard. In general, today I've been on 7 builds. I have played over 20 recreational basketball games. I have one more task to do. But guess what that one task is? Complete an and one opportunity in an online game. I can't deal no more, bro. I've lost brain cells, health cells. I'll tell you everything I try to do. I got on my 6'1" guard. Call him Little Man Showtime. Legend Killer. Put physical finisher on Legend so I can have the biggest green window. I had Blur take over as well. Didn't do a damn thing. I got on my 6'11" build. For day 1, 6'11". I got the green meter, it filled up the green bar, and then it did not go in. It said late. I got on my 6'10" with a 99 layup. My bad, 90 layup with Legend Float Game. Was intentionally stopping to get hit. Hit every single floater, got no foul calls. The only thing literally stopping me from getting 20K VC is literally an impossible task. And by the way, I'm on teams that are literally giving me the ball for quarter after quarter after quarter just to do this. I've been waiting on the opponent, pump faking, standing contact dunk. But then the next possession, they on the other end get an and one opportunity. Don't forget, man, check out the Patreon. But let me know if y'all having the same issues, bro. By the way, on that Patreon, it is free to join. For the info, small fee.
Now, of course, I want your opinion. Let me know if you agree or not, because I played with somebody who was trying to get this done, and it took them the entire weekend. Now, me personally, I think it's because you tend to change your game up to kind of facilitate these challenges, because even the way he played, normally he's quick on the 3, but since he got this challenge, he refused to shoot a wide open 3 and was trying to force the situations, and then he was getting frustrated and was saying the same exact thing that this person is saying as well. Do I really think that they made it more difficult to get N1s? Not necessarily. I don't think so at all, to be quite honest, because I got a lot of N1s during this period. I think if you once you focus on it, it tends to be harder to achieve. Now, that just could be a boy Brute. Do not shoot the messenger, but let me know what you all think in the comment section. Now, let's dive into some of the thoughts after the most recent patch, because I saw Uncle Demi made this post right here. And you know he got a lot of connection with the devs as well, so you might be seeing some change coming to NBA 2K26 based on this post from him itself. Now, we made this post on XOE Forming on his Twitter, and he said, not sure how people okay with the speed of the game being slowed down. That fast was what I love most about the game before these patches. Centers moving like sludge. Let me know if you agree with that or not. Put that in the comment section. Now, this X is also chiming in as well. He said, one thing I've learned is that it needs to be two different games. He means two different and not differs, by the way. That too many of y'all want arcade style with the center moving fast, and too many people want more of a realistic where the center are the slowest players on the court. Let me know if you agree with that or not. Put that in the comment section. I think it's always going to be difficult finding a balance. I think I'm one of the rare people that don't necessarily care if it's arcade or sim, but I do prefer them moving in a more realistic direction in terms of how the game looks. I don't think I'm one or the other. I might argue against arcade sometimes because I think those people tend to be a little bit more obnoxious. Either way, I don't really care, bro. Once it's a basketball game, that's fun. That's what it's about in my day. I already played years in college of serious basketball. I don't really care. It's a video game at the end of the day, and it needs to be fun any way you cut it. Again, let me know your thoughts. Put it in the comment section. Now, I saw the first person actually making a move to NBA 2K25. Yes, he's going back to 2K25. This has been taken from Video Game Takes on XOE Forming his Twitter. That back home, y'all got it this year. See y'all on 27 with a peace emoji. I can't even make this up. This was one of the most hated 2Ks of all time. It's really amazing to me that just after a month or two, people are already going back to 2K25, and this is the first person I saw so far. Now, he followed up with saying, y'all have no idea what I've been going through since day one of this game. He said, I can't play no other modes besides one, or his PS5 actually cuts off. That one day his 610 build is fast, the next day it's like a turtle. He said he can't play defense on anyone, maybe it's him. And I gotta say, it's probably you, my G. Now, he continues to say he's actually a 610 build, and the 7.4s was actually shooting over him. I thought they actually patched that from happening at a consistent range once you got a decent defensive player in a good defensive position. Again, I really think that might be him. I saw Joey 2K actually chime in on that as well. He said, have fun making half the shots when timed perfectly. And is that how you all really look at 2K25? Damn. Again, this was definitely one of the most hated 2Ks of all time, but I definitely had fun with it the entire year. Again, let me know your thoughts on that. Put it in the comment section. I also seen a few people making some requests for 2K to actually buff fading freeze again. Now, here is one user in particular, because I ain't got time to cover all of them, of course, is A. Carter. He's a good representation of the people making that type of argument, if I should say so myself. He said, y'all were crying and moaning for no RNG. Now, I'm going to try to censor it as much as possible. But now that there's RNG on fading trees, it's shut mouth. Nobody's talking about it. Let me know if you agree with that or not. And he's actually right on that, y'all. This was one of the biggest issues that y'all brought up against NBA 2K25. But now it's against the fading trees. Y'all ain't got no problem, y'all. But again, that's just your boy Brute. Do not shoot the messenger. I'm just delivering the message that A. Cardi sent out. Now let's continue on. He said, anyone telling him he's ass at the game for saying buff 3 fades, accepting all wages today now that he's done with editing his videos. And again, buff moving 3 sliders, thanks King at Baluba. He's doubling down on saying that fade trees need to be patched, and if y'all got a problem, y'all could of course put your money on it. He said it, not your boy Brute. Now we continue to say the patch 2K actually needs: buff lane steals to S1 2K25 level, buff glove, buff challenger and contest to 2K24 levels, buff paper throw, and HFD the buff 3-point fades at Baluba. Let me know if you agree with that list or not, and I want y'all to put your personal list of changes y'all want to see made in NBA 2K26 in the comment section. section as well. The next user also chimed in as well. Zay, he said they should have never nerfed the offense, only buff defense to make it an even playing field. Then it would have been tough offense versus tough defense. Now, I do think, and this is just me putting out a theory right here, with the phase being overpowered and stuff like that. And one of the problems is 2K community like to exploit the game no matter what. But if they put how the steals were or the bump steals, it was overpowered as hell. Trust me on that, because the slightest touch or somebody do a size up in front of you, they were losing the ball. If they put that to counter the fades, that might have actually worked. Just a theory. That's a theory. Your boy just putting this out, just sitting back and thinking and looking at the whole situation at hand. Because what they used to do that was so annoying, they would size up and you couldn't touch the ball, right? They use that butler escape and do it through you as a crab. And if they didn't get a crab, they would sprint away and fade every time it would work. That was very difficult to beat there because there is no counter to those moves. If somebody like me who like to crowd the dribbler, he wouldn't get that room to do that escape and even sprint away. So then that would actually counterbalance. In theory, that would actually counter the fades and would make the game still chaotic but fun. But it would be chaotic in both ways. Let me know if you all prefer a game like that or the one y'all are currently playing. I want y'all to put that in the comment section. There's a theory out there. Do not shoot the messenger. I'm just here to deliver the message that was put forward by y'all, okay? I'm just the messenger, but that's neither here nor there. This next user also chimed in as well. He's calling for the bump steals to make a return. That bring the steals back at Baluba. This is god awful. Just lost to a dude shooting 88% for an entire game, 20 dunk, single digit 3-point attempts, pinch every time, no plucks, no steals, and he just left stick zigzag all game. Not one single escape move. Come on, man. Let me know if y'all hate to see that or not. Put it in the comment section. And we close off right here with my guy Sid67. He made this post, and there is a fun thing about this whole post right here that I'm gonna highlight when I'm done. He said the game NBA 2K26 is completely cooked as a game. There is absolutely no contest in this game. You can shoot anything over anyone. Cheating is at an all-time high in the game, and that is why they wanted the hitch removed from shooting. The game is almost unplayable because there is no defense against damn near anything. This is not basketball. This is just ridiculous what we are currently playing. Now, the funny thing about this post is probably a day ago or 2 days ago, Sid literally apologized to Mike Wayne, and Mike Wayne literally accepted. And in his apology, he was saying, yo, Mike Wayne, I know you got a lot on your table, and it's probably very hard for you to try to please everybody, but you're still out there trying, and I see what you're doing. I will no longer be coming at you and your game. It cracked me up with that because a day after, Sid is on his neck again. Now, he's not directly calling out Mike Wayne, but he's calling out the product behind what Mike Wayne put that work in, man. But Sid, man, you could at least give him a week. At least give him a week. He actually came out and you was the only person he responded to with that apology because he felt appreciated. And then you come back here and calling out his game a day after? Come on, my G. Come on, my G. But again, that's just your boy Brute. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Now, we're going to close off right here because this is an issue that a lot of people have been talking about. The amount of rep they've been receiving in starting 5. Now, of course, I want to highlight what caused this. Before that, let's dive into this post from Rafael Rodriguez. Hope I didn't butcher your name because you know your boy running around with a machete for name. Ain't no way if I'm beating somebody in starting 5, y'all, they let them quit and I get no rep. This needs to be addressed immediately. And of course, he tagged a few people, including your boy Brute and including Mike Wong. Now, the reason why this is happening because of park players. Your park players are the cancer of the 2K community, and I stand on that. I ain't gonna lie to you. There are a lot of entitled players who play park, and it's been like that in the 2K community for years. It's the same reason why my career don't have rep no more, because park players like, yo, I can't believe they're getting so much rep in my career. I gotta fight and battle out here, although I'm getting games after game because I'm a creator. Why are they getting rep in my career? They need to remove rep from my career, and that would bring them here. That eventually killed my career. It's the same thing they did for starting 5 this year. They were watching in the race and saw a lot of people who was on the leaderboards were playing starting 5. And because not everybody is blessed to have a set squad who don't sleep or even take showers to go and play on park all day on park 2s. Nobody is gonna dedicate their lives to that. So the people who got regular life went to starting 5. And guess what they did? Why is starting 5 getting so much rep? Y'all need to nerf it. And after they start crying, guess what happened? I start hearing a lot of people in 2K community speaking on the lack of rep being distributed through starting 5. Again, I blame park Hawk players for it, man. That could just be your boy Brute. Let me know your thoughts. And I got the clips to show y'all as well if you really want me to pull these receipts out, okay? But we're not gonna do that right now because the video is already long enough. Again, let me know your opinion on the most recent patch and what changes y'all want to see happen next when it comes to NBA 2K26. And does my idea work? Do y'all think they could put back in fades, make it as overpowered as it was, and then pair it with how overpowered the bomb steal was? I think that would be a perfect balance for Chaos, man. Chaos is beautiful once it got something to counter it off. The problem with fades is there was no counter to the fade. There was no way you could get steals because the steal definitely didn't work. You would rarely get a steal or bomb steal. And guess what people would do? Just sprint away and fade at will. And that was annoying as hell to deal with. Let's call it what it is. If they allow their bomb steal and then put back in the face, that would be good. I'm not saying I want it back necessarily. Don't get your boy wrong. Don't go out there and say Brute said bring the fades back. No, Brute did not say that. What I'm saying is, if the process of them patching the game was first, let's put in the bump steals and let's see how they work out. And then if they didn't work out, then they took out fades, it would probably make more sense, yo. I'm just saying. And then they nerfed the bump steals as well because it's too overpowered as well. It will make more sense how we got here. Instead, what they did was they nerfed the fades first, nerfed the 7-4s, and then they put the extremely strong bump steals, and then people start complaining about every single thing. The process and how we get here is what I'm talking about, okay? Not saying your boy Brute wants fades back. Guess what? I don't care if it's here or not, to be honest with you. In fact, I did hate fades a lot because it had nothing to counter it. I'm just being honest. But at the end of the day, the way they got here, it could have been a different route. That's all I'm saying right here. But anyways, that's all I got for you all today. Till next time, how blessed and be safe out there. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. The notification bell is free and key. Peace.